So this person got used to having these connections that were never deep. They were never serious. They were never romantic. They were never emotional until you. Some of you, there could be a Queen of Swords energy here that is very jealous of the fact that this person is choosing you. This person is committing to you. And the reason for that is this person has never really been serious with anybody. This person has never really been that deep with anybody. They would have multiple different platonic little non-serious flings or non-serious friendships, people that they would friend zone, people that they would go out with and spend time with, but they didn't really like them like that. And some of these people are not going to be used to seeing this person make such a big change. They're not going to be able to accept to see this person, literally transform from maybe a player or a bachelor, bachelorette, someone who's never serious and they just are very social with everybody and they're just very casual and platonic, to completely turning into a husband or a wife. There is an energy here that either wanted your person to juggle them, okay, that could have been during some kind of a timeout or break with you, because I see like this external Queen of Wands and Queen of Swords energy that is quite jealous and shocked to see you guys together. They may have really wanted you guys to be apart because there's wish fulfillment here. And they were trying to cause a separation. That was their intention. They were trying to get this person to juggle them, entertain them, prioritize them. Some of you, these friends, could be one friend or it could be multiple friends. They may have made up stories or rumors to try and, I don't know, interfere or get somebody to walk away. Especially if it's friendships of the opposite sex. There's going to be a lot of people, either on your end or their end, that, you know, they were friends, but they always liked this person and wanted more with them. But this person just never felt that way about anybody. Maybe at first, when it's like new and it's fresh and there's all that fantasy, but very quickly it turns into, I don't really feel that way. Like at first, there could be a lot of fantasy, you know, you don't know somebody, so it's exciting, it's new. But very quickly, it kind of just turns into a friendship, not serious, because someone is just they're not satisfied. They're not happy. And I don't think this person even realized it, but they were always looking for more. They were always hoping for more. They were always yearning for something else. They may have not known what it was that their soul and heart was craving, but I feel like they found it in you, or you found it in this person. And once you got a taste, nothing can compare. They just don't see the value in having these lesser connections anymore. It doesn't really mean a whole lot to them. Gemini, welcome to your reading. Please keep in mind that these are general, so not all of the messages will resonate to a T. Now let's jump into your channeled message, Gemini. Gemini, for you, it was showing me a man, but this can be a woman or a man, okay? This is just what Spirit showed me. So there was a man, hand in pockets, walking down the street whistling. As he was walking down the street, he walked by a woman and there was immediately like little hearts. I see that he kind of got interested. He was like, ooh, and he started chasing her. Within a few minutes, I saw that he ended up reverting and then he was back to walking on the street. So it was an energy of never mind, changed his mind or realized he wasn't into her like that or realized he didn't feel anything. It's like he snapped out of it. So there he goes, walking down the street again with his hands in his pocket and whistling. And then he walks by another woman. And this woman just walks by, doesn't notice him. And then the same thing happens. He goes, ooh. And he turns around and starts chasing her. And then we have even quicker than last time. Again, he reverts back. He ends up back where he was going, walking on the street, hands in pocket, whistling. And then the next woman walks by, and it's only seconds that he chases her, and then he reverts back. So there is an energy of, as time goes by, or as he goes down his journey, he spends less and less time chasing these people, or even having interest in chasing. Okay, there's like, he chases less as time goes by. Maybe less people catch his eye as time goes by. And then I see eventually he is able to walk by different women and he's completely unbothered. So he doesn't even look. He's just unaffected. He doesn't look, he's not attracted, he's not distracted by it. Now, one day something different happens, because this man is walking down the street and then he walks by a different woman, and this time they make eye contact. And I see immediately some kind of soul connection activates, and they both feel it. And I see, as she kind of walks by him, he's left kind of stunned, kind of surprised. He's never had something like this happen before. I see a big giant heart come out of his head. So that's never happened before. And he's kind of in shock. I see this man taken aback, not used to it. This has never happened before, stunned and confused. And by this time, this woman has already walked past him. She's gone. And I see that this man is kind of standing around, feeling this strong pull to this woman. It's almost like I was seeing the red string theory. It's like this thread was still connected to them, and he still felt it. It felt like, you know, he was being tugged on. So he feels this strong pull towards her. He feels the pulling of him to her, and he can't quite get away from it. I see that this man doesn't do anything about it. He kind of just stands around and he feels it, and he's like, this is weird, but he doesn't do anything about it. And it comes to a point where it becomes painful, agonizing. This man starts to feel broken. He starts to feel incomplete. He starts to feel like something is missing. And that's when I see that this man finally decides to stand up and go and find her. He finds her, he gets down on his knee, he starts professing his love. And this woman starts to avoid him. But it's like, as she tries to turn away and kind of walk away, her shoe is like glued to the ground. She's stuck. She finds herself stuck. Because remember, they both feel it. So there's a little bit of push and pull. Okay, I see a story here. Like maybe one of you has never quite experienced something this intense, and maybe you didn't do anything about it for the longest time. And at some point, it's really going to start to hurt. So someone decides, I'm going to do something. I'm going to tell them how I feel. And then when that happens, the other may try to avoid, the other may try to deny, but they're not going to be able to. There's something about stuck. And then from that point on, I see that she yanks it out of the ground, but now the man is stuck to her. And even though she flies off, kind of like, you know, you pull something that's stuck and you kind of fly away when it comes unstuck, but now this man is glued to her. So now it's like everywhere she goes, he will go. And I wasn't seeing much past that. So we're going to take a look at what this is about. It's pretty straightforward. I see a connection here, a dynamic. We're going to take a look at what comes out in the cards. All right, Gemini. So we're going to pull some oracles for you. Oh, we got one already. It says friendship. Seek out your soul family, surround yourself with positive people, and spend more time socializing. Okay. So there could be strong friendship energy here. Maybe somebody had a lot of friendships in their life. Somebody could have a friendship with you. There's something like that going around. Someone could value friendships. And then we have two cards. We have you are good enough with the full moon in Virgo, and expect powerful change with the new moon eclipse. So Virgo is standing out to me here. Some of you could have Virgo placements. You could be dealing with someone who somebody who has Virgo placements, or I just say that Virgo energy is in the reading today. So some of the good traits of Virgo energy is they could be very organized, they could be planners, they're very practical, they're very detail oriented, like they pay attention to the small details, and they're very observant people. They like to help. They can have a bit of a fixer energy to them. That's typically how they like to help people and better people, is by fixing their problems, fixing them, helping them improve. They can also be very critical of themselves and critical of others. They are typically perfectionists, so everything has to be according to their liking. You know, they're very detail oriented, so it has to be just right. So it can be good or bad. They can also struggle with overthinking, overanalyzing, analysis paralysis. They could have anxiety as well. Now, often with this Virgo energy, because it is so critical of others and themselves, and they like that perfectionism, they can tend to struggle with being good enough, feeling perfect enough, always wanting to improve, and maybe they can't. And so there's that. It's just, that's what Virgo energy can talk about, and it definitely is mentioned in this card. So let's get started. We do have an energy of 8 of Pentacles, which is somebody here who is putting in the work, wanting to put in the work, working hard at something. We have the 10 of Pentacles. It looks like somebody wants to put in a lot of work or work really hard on creating a future with somebody. Creating the 10 of Pentacles, having it all with someone who ticks off all their boxes, someone they see a strong potential for a long-term future with. So this could be you wanting to put work into creating this with someone, or someone wants to put work into creating this with you. And I see that there is like a blocking or ghosting or shutting out energy next to this. So there could have been that energy involved, like somebody may have ghosted someone, blocked somebody, shut somebody out. Now they could have done this because of illusions. They could have done this for other people. Maybe they were looking at their options. Strong friendship energy here. So there's energy of like really valuing friendships and spending time socializing. So there could have been someone who had a lot of friendships, maybe a lot of people that they would hang out with, a lot of people that they were exploring. It could be other options. Some of you, it's friends, okay? And it looks like somebody may have ghosted or shut out or prioritized other people, other options, maybe friendships in their life. There could have been a ghosting energy due to illusions and stories about someone as well. There's that too. So I do see like somebody may have ghosted or shut the other person out. Now, if it was for other people, you know, that's not the greatest energy. I do see that there's a lot of guilt. If someone did ghost the other person, either for other options, for other people, or because of stories, like there could have been stories from friends, stories from other options, illusions, whatever, fantasies of other people. There's a lot of guilt. There's a lot of burden and stress about this, and I see that somebody really wants to move past this. They hope that they can move past this with you, or you hope you can move past this with someone. So I do see a lot of this is about reconciliation, apologies, working something out. We do have the Page of Cups in the center of the spread. So this whole reading and this situation has to do with potentially friendships and potentially an apology, a message, an apology. Somebody will be reaching out. But it's weird because the friendship card is really making me feel like There were friends, there were stories from friends, there was gossip from friends, or there were, I want to say other options, but the friendships are strong here. So it could be like someone who has a lot of friends, they're very social, they have a lot of people in their life. There could be that. And there's a lot of disappointment because of this. There could have been stories from a friend. Stories from friends, or a lot of illusions here painted about someone, stories about someone, and this may have led somebody to reject the other person, or this could have led someone to feel very unhappy. They could have also ghosted you, or you shut somebody out for other people. And they could have been friends of yours, and at the end, I just feel like someone was not fulfilled. They were not happy. They had this beautiful opportunity to have something special, and they put it to the side, or they abandoned it, or they rejected it for these mediocre type of connections, to be honest. I mean, you can have a big, huge group of friends. I guarantee not all of them are going to be super genuine, real friends to you. Someone could be very social here. So there could be lessons around that. And then we have a lot of victory. So somebody wants victory. There could even be victory with this energy of someone putting in work, working really hard to have it all with someone, to have a future, to have commitment, or putting in work because someone sees someone as their future. They either want victory and success, or they're going to have it. You know, a lot of it, I mean, the channeled message, the person didn't do anything about the connection at first. They didn't do anything about it. They were not used to feeling that. They could have been used to, you know, these flashy new opportunities that once you actually get close to them, they don't seem that great. They're not that special. You realize they're illusions. And so they end up being very short term, very fleeting. And someone may be quite used to that. So they could be someone who surrounds themselves with multiple opportunities, multiple options, but friendships are strong here. So it could be multiple friendships. Could be platonic friendships, platonic connections. That's kind of what I'm getting. It's not that deep. There's not crazy interest. It's like very platonic. Someone may like to have a lot of options, but they're more platonic and they're friendships. There's that. Now, to the other person, they may feel that it's the same thing as having other options, because it kind of is, but it's not in the same way as your guys' connection. So someone wants victory, and I see that somebody is going to take action. They might have went through a period of doing nothing. They could have been shut out in the cold or shut you out in the cold, and someone could have spent a lot of time in their heads fantasizing. So now that they're done sitting on their ass doing nothing, I do feel that this person is going to start taking action. They're going to step into the King of Wands energy, become more confident, take action, and pursue, because they want to win. They want victory. And I'm seeing that they were not really happy without you. You were not very happy without them, whoever I'm reading about. So it's like once they experienced this beautiful, deep soul connection, these other little mediocre, platonic, little casual friendships of someone like dating around, exploring, but it's not that deep, it's casual, it's platonic. It's just, it doesn't compare. It does not compare. And so once this person got a taste of this beautiful soul connection, these were just not doing it for them anymore. They were not happy or satisfied with this. They weren't happy without you. So they are going to start taking action to have victory with this. And I do see that they want to work things out. So expect this person to reach out, or this is you. You are going to be apologizing to someone. Someone is going to apologize. They're going to send a little message here, and they want to move past things. They want to apologize. Somebody may want to come forward in a very light energy, maybe disguised as a friend, like, oh, I'm sorry, can we be friends? Maybe we can be friends first, whatever. Like they just want to try and move past things. And this may be victory for you. I do feel it's victory for somebody. This message, this apology is victory for somebody. And someone's going to be putting in a lot of work. But I do feel like there's more than just friendship here. They may disguise it as friendship, or they may offer friendship in case you don't want anything to do with them. They may ask if maybe we can be friends at least. But they do want to apologize and move past something above all else, because someone wants to work hard to create the Ten of Pentacles. Now, this could be somebody who maybe likes attention. They get a lot of attention, and they may have been working with multiple people. Like I said, they were not ever used to having something deep, having something emotional or real or soulful. They just kind of chase this shiny new thing, and then within minutes, they're like, never mind. Then they're back. Someone else passes by. Ooh, let me go after that person. Let me get to know them. And then never mind. And then never mind. And then like literally 1 second later, never mind. So this person got used to having these connections that were never deep. They were never serious. They were never romantic. They were never emotional until you were different. You connected to this person's soul. There's definitely a strong soul tie, and there was definitely a very spiritual connection. Something about the eye contact that you make. There's a soul tie there. They feel it. You both felt it. So they may have been trying to like work and, I don't know, work with multiple different people, but I see that now they want victory with you. They really want to work things out. And they have been fantasizing about this. So because the action, the King of Wands is in the second row, you know, they went through some time where they may have not been taking a lot of action. It was just fantasizing. A lot of fantasizing, a lot of in their heads thinking of different ways. How can I do this? How can I have victory? How can I make it work? How can I work things out with them? And then we have in the present, this could be the near present for some of you. It could be a bit of in the future for others. And we have finally taking action as the King of Wands, finally reaching out and apologizing. And there's a lot of burden here. Someone feels very guilty. Someone feels really bad. You know, for some of you, if there was stories being told, maybe by friends, they feel really bad for listening to those stories. They were illusions. So there's a lot of illusions, things that are not clear, things that are not real, fantasizing, thinking of different scenarios, and potentially stories. Fantasies, like things that are not real. So they may apologize because they feel really, really bad. And they're just not happy without you. Like I said, the other connections, they may have prioritized friendships over love. Platonic friendships over love, platonic little dating casual options. That was their comfort zone. But once they experienced you, they really just could not stop thinking about it. They could not get it out of their head. They couldn't escape you. They wanted more. They're starting to value deeper connections. You might very well be their first super spiritual, deep connection. You might very well be their first. They might have thought they had it at the very beginning of the channeled message. They chased that one person for a while, maybe 5 minutes, maybe a minute, but then never mind. So maybe they thought they had it before, but they quickly realized no. And then they meet you, and then they realize none of it compares. Nothing in the past that they've ever had compares. You guys could have a very strong telepathic communication, something about the eye contact. Yeah, it's very equal and balanced. You both feel the same for each other. They've never had that before. They've always had quantity over quality, but it's always just been, you know, sweet and caring and friendships, nothing serious, maybe playful connections, but nothing serious, nothing intense, nothing romantic, nothing sensual and addicting or infatuation, like nothing really. So this person, it's like they're very passionate about this connection and it burdens them. It burdens them. They've never felt that way before. They've never felt this passionate, this addicted, or this attracted. It's never been equal. They've always just had friends. It's like people that you go out with, you might flirt with them or whatever, or you might spend time together, but it's really just friends. Like you don't like them like that. You can't see yourself with them. And they see themselves with you long term. They really see themselves settling down with you and having it all. And that's not something that they've ever had before. So they spent some time shocked and stunned and confused. Then they went into fantasizing mode, brainstorming mode, and then the action finally. So when they reach out, someone is going to feel like yes. So they want to move past things here. They're not happy with these other connections. They want the spiritual connection. They want their soulmate. This could be about you. You want your soulmate. Nothing compares. Nobody else compares. So you want to move past things. Now, some of you may have struggled with self-esteem issues. You may have not felt good enough with the Virgo energy, depending on who is the one that needs to come in. You know, the person who needs to come in may have not felt good enough, or maybe it's the person that got ghosted for other people. You may have also gotten some self-worth stuff triggered by this person. I think it's the person that needs to come in. They may have not felt good enough. They may feel perfectionism. Okay, they might feel like they're not perfect enough for you, or they wish they were more perfect. This person fantasizes a lot. They may also think of all these different scenarios, so they may be into planning mode, but they may also overthink and overanalyze things as well. So, yeah, they want to apologize for rejecting you, disappointing you, whatever it is. They're just not happy. They're not happy without you. That's just it. So they feel really bad and they wish to work things out. They want this connection. So expect powerful change. Something is going to change. Something's going to make like a 180. You may not be expecting this. Maybe people around this person are not expecting it. I don't know what it is. Like something is really going to change drastically from valuing these platonic connections over putting in all this work and working so hard to create a future with somebody. It's like night and day. It's like night and day. So in the outcome, we do have the Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning. We have temperance. Things are good again. You guys may achieve some kind of balance together. Things are going to be at peace, balance, and healthy. And we have the Magician. Somebody manifested this. Somebody's finally putting in action to make this happen, to create, to manifest. So I get that there's a lot of attraction and a lot of passion with you guys, but it's also going to be very healthy and stable. Very healthy, very balanced, so it won't be toxic or, you know, anything like that. It's literally such a good connection. It's so equal and balanced. You guys just feel equally the same. You both feel that connection. You both feel that pull, and you're very good for each other. It's not going to be a lot of drama or problems. It's going to be good, and it's because you guys are manifesting it, or someone is manifesting this. This is what they want to create. So let's get some external energies for you. External energies. The Star, wish fulfillment. So this external energy feels like finally I'm getting my wish. This is what I've been wishing and hoping and praying for. They may see you this way, like you are the wish that they wished upon a star for. You're the one. You're the dream. You're the hope. You're the one that they asked for. And others of you, this is about healing something. It's their wish to heal things with you. It's their wish to heal this connection. We have the Queen of Swords. So somebody is now very cold, very detached. Okay? It's like the channeled message. It could be the masculine that needs to come forward. And when they do, they want to heal something. Maybe the feminine. Some of you flip and switch it, okay? Flip and switch it. It doesn't matter. But for the sake of the story, it could be the masculine that needs to come in. And it's like when they come in, this feminine is kind of maybe in a little bit of like, should I avoid this? Should I walk away? She's kind of detached. She could be detached because of what happened. Maybe she got ghosted for other people. She got ghosted because of stories or something. So she seems to be, this Queen of Swords seems a little hurt because she's kind of locked her emotions away right here. So she's not really, she could be trying to heal. Now this could be her wish fulfillment, or this is your wish fulfillment, to have this Queen of Swords. The Page of Wands. So somebody here could be healing from this immaturity because someone was exploring options. Okay, so someone may have been exploring or having, you know, multiple platonic people around them, friendships, whatever. And someone needs to heal from that. So someone is still hurt. They're still healing. They may feel very excited that this may be exactly what they wanted to hear from somebody, but they're still a little detached. Somebody was maybe very immature with them, or like I said, someone was exploring other options, and that could have caused a huge tower moment with somebody. So when this was found out, it really hurt somebody. The King of Pentacles. And the Empress. So I'm getting that you are going to be shocked that this person is changing things up. It's like maybe they were not serious with you in the past. Maybe they acted a little immature, keeping other people around, choosing their friendships over love. And you're going to be pleasantly surprised. You will be quite shocked that this person is going to be making 180 change. They want to commit. They see you as somebody that is worth it, somebody that knows their worth, they love themselves, and they see your value. You're the ultimate for them. You are the 10 of Pentacles and the Empress. That is like, you're literally a dream person to this person. And that's why they want to get serious and settle down with you. They just never quite met somebody like you. They never met anybody that made them think about that stuff. Think about settling down, having a family, getting married. They never met anybody that made them think about that stuff until you. Now, I'm also getting that there are going to be external energies here that are very jealous of your guys' connection. Okay? Some of you, there could be a Queen of Swords energy here that is very jealous of the fact that this person is choosing you. This person is committing to you. And the reason for that is this person has never really been serious with anybody. This person has never really been that deep with anybody. They would have multiple different platonic little non-serious flings or non-serious friendships, people that they would friend zone, people that they would go out with and spend time with, but they didn't really like them like that. And some of these people are not going to be used to seeing this person make such a big change. They're not going to be able to accept to see this person, yeah, literally transform from maybe a player or a bachelor, bachelorette, someone who's never serious and they just are very social with everybody and they're just very casual and platonic, to completely turning into a husband or a wife. A lot of people are not expecting that from this person or expecting it from you. So this wish fulfillment, it's going to shock a lot of people. It really is. Now, some of you, these friends, could be one friend or it could be multiple friends. They may have made up stories or rumors to try and, I don't know, interfere or get somebody to walk away. If that was the case, I feel like it could have been this Queen of Swords person that is very immature and very jealous. So naturally, you know, we could have many friends, but not all of them are going to be true friends. A lot of them are going to be people that want more, especially if it's friendships of the opposite sex. There's going to be a lot of people, either on your end or their end, that, you know, they were friends, but they always liked this person and wanted more with them, but this person just never, they never felt that way about anybody. Maybe at first, when it's like new and it's fresh and there's all that fantasy, but very quickly it turns into, yeah, I don't really feel that way. Like at first, there could be a lot of fantasy, you know, you don't know somebody, so it's exciting, it's new. But very quickly, it kind of just turns into a friendship, not serious, because someone is just not, they're not satisfied. They're not happy. And I don't think this person even realized it, but they were always looking for more. They were always hoping for more. They were always yearning for something else. They may have not known what it was that their soul and heart was craving, but I feel like they found it in you, or you found it in this person. And once you got a taste, nothing can compare. They just don't see the value in having these lesser connections anymore. It doesn't really mean a whole lot to them. They've realized that. It just took them a little bit of time and maybe some time apart from you to realize that, or vice versa. So now let's look at actions and intentions. Actions and intentions. We have the Two of Pentacles for actions and intentions. The Four of Swords. So there is an energy here that either wanted your person to juggle them. Okay, that could have been during some kind of a timeout or break with you. Because I see like this external Queen of Wands and Queen of Swords energy that is quite jealous and shocked to see you guys together. They may have really wanted you guys to be apart because there's wish fulfillment here. And we do have like potential stories so that somebody shuts the other person out from a friend. And someone feels very guilty about that. They want to fix things with you. So if there was some kind of rumors or stories or lies made up from a friend that secretly wanted your person or secretly wanted you, this person was so happy when you guys separated. They were so happy. They thought that they were going to get this person, you know, to juggle them. They may have even been trying to get this person to entertain them. And they were trying to cause a separation. That was their intention. They were trying to get this person to juggle them, entertain them, prioritize them. And this person may have fallen victim to that. They may have prioritized other connections over love because they never really experienced it before. So that was all they knew. And they tried to do this to get you guys to separate. So, but what I see happening here is that person is not going to get their way. You guys are going to end up repairing things and fixing things. They're not going to like what they see. They really tried. They tried to come in between here. Some of you could be dealing with someone who has Aries placements, or you could have Aries placements. That was in the Aries reading. Strong interference energy. trying to come in between. Okay? So let's get some damaged confessions from this external energy. I feel like the external energy seems to be the third party. This one friend that really tried to, I don't know, stop things. They can't believe that this person is committing to you. They can't believe that this person is getting serious with you. They can't believe it. I make offers just to take them away later. So this is somebody who isn't very serious. They make offers and then they take it back. They don't fulfill their word. They're not serious. They don't know how to commit. We have future faking. We have empty promises, pillow talk, manipulation, hooking you in, and swindler. So again, this is somebody who kind of lies and manipulates. They make offers, they future fake people, they manipulate them, they make all these promises, and it's just designed to hook somebody in. And then they kind of swindle people. So they take or they screw them out of things. So this external energy could be quite manipulative, and they know how to, I guess, I don't know, fill people's heads up with fantasies. I don't know if your person entertained this person because of fantasies that they created, stories that they told, but this person is not even serious. They are a future faker. So they may have said something, empty promises, pillow talk, manipulation, in order to try and sway somebody away or prioritize them or leave you. And they're not even serious. We have your strength is a reminder of how weak I truly am. So this person is starting to see how someone is a lot stronger than they thought. Maybe someone is sticking by their boundaries, sticking by their word. They're actually committing to someone else, and this person could never commit. It's showing them how weak they are, that they really just could never be loyal, or they really could just never commit. And this other person, whoever it is, you or your person, is showing them how strong they are, how strong they feel for their person, how much work they're willing to do for someone who is actually going to commit. Kind of confusing. I just wanted to see you on your knees, and now I feel so broken. So yeah, this person was trying to win or dominate somebody. They wanted somebody hurt, broken, upset, separated from their person. They wanted to win at all costs. And now they are the ones on their knees feeling broken. I do feel like they told stories to try and separate you. And it could have been promising them things, filling their heads up with stories or fantasies, future faking. This could have been somebody around them that was like, no, 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 don't go with this person. Either they said like, oh, this person does this, or I heard this about them, or they simply try to manipulate this person and, I don't know, promise them things, or I'm going to do this for you, or I'm a better option for you. But this person was not even serious. They were just trying to manipulate them. Yeah, it's like they don't even pull through on their word. They wanted to come in between is what I'm getting strongly. They really did try. I wish I could turn back time. This could be an ex, okay? This could be an ex that played games and just didn't commit, or they weren't serious. It's almost like with the channeled message, they could be the very first one that this person initially thought that they were in love with. They chased them. And then, like I said, like a minute or 5 minutes later, they were like, never mind. That could have been the one person that they thought that they had some kind of love or depth with. But it's like meeting you has made them realize that that was not even real. what they felt with that person was not even real love. What they felt with that person was not even real, genuine connection. It was just attachment, or it was future faking, manipulation. I feel like this one option, this X, is very good at manipulating with their words. It's a bunch of illusions. It's a bunch of fantasy. That's it. It's never really serious, and someone was left unhappy and unfulfilled. So that person is now regretting if they did anything in the past, if they cheated, if they were not serious, if they were not loyal. They are regretting it. It says, even though I played you and tried to keep you all alone and stuck, you moving on killed me inside. Exactly. This energy could be someone that has really tried to keep your person or you all alone and stuck. Not only did they play you or play this person when they had you, but when you guys were not together, and they might have been like, you know, a friend. Someone may have disguised themselves as a friend. They might really act like they care about you or care about this person, and, you know, acting really sweet and whatnot. But at the end of the day, this person was sabotaging you or sabotaging your person from finding real love. They manipulate this person, or they tell stories. They try to come in between. So they were really trying to keep this person all alone and stuck. Maybe telling this person, oh no, don't go for a relationship. Don't go with that person. Maybe just stay single, have multiple options, see what else is out there. There's probably someone much better out there for you. Whatever type of advice, whatever type of stories they were telling this person, it was not real. It was a bunch of made up bullshit to try and keep them alone. They're not going to be able to handle it when this person moves on. They are not, like, they can't believe it. They cannot believe that this person is settling down and committing. I don't know if I can change. This could be something that they said to reel you back in, or reel your person back in, is, oh, I've changed. I've changed now, or I'm going to change. But this person hasn't changed, and they don't even know if they can. It's definitely giving me X energy that was disguised as a friend. We have, your energy is home to me and I'm homesick. So yeah, this person's very attached. This third party is very attached. Damaged AF. It says, hurts and betrays you, childhood trauma, reckless, dishonest, unstable, manipulative, mental illness, cheater, serial dating, and mind games. This third party is quite toxic. They are quite toxic. They're very damaged. They could have some kind of mental illness. They could be a serial dater or a serial cheater. And yeah, they're very reckless and dishonest. They could even be unstable as well. Someone very toxic here, disguising themselves as a friend, disguising themselves as somebody who cares. They care, I'm nice, I'm sweet. It's like they wanted to keep this person, you or your person, in an energy of a bachelor, a bachelorette, somebody who stays in non-serious, platonic types of lifestyles, where they're just single and they just entertain many different people. That's what they wanted for your person. They didn't want this person to move on and have something serious with anybody. That's what it is. Because they want access to this person. So, let's take a look at your independent energy. Independent energy for my Gemini placements, dealing with Gemini placements, or collective. The Queen of Pentacles. So here you are in a very stable, grounded energy. You are somebody who is made to be in long-term relationships. You are typical wifey material, hubby material. You do a lot of things and you add a lot of value to people's lives. You're very committed and devoted. You're hardworking. You're practical. You're abundant. You could have a home, a business, a family that you take care of. Typically a very successful energy. You have nice things. You take care of said things. You're nurturing, you're giving, you're generous. All around, just an amazing energy to have. And I see you here potentially committed. You could be committed. We have reunion energy, celebration energy, and we have you feeling very confident. You could be feeling attractive. You could be going through a glow up. You could be feeling very passionate. We do have that a lot. We have a King of Wands who's very passionate. We have a Queen of Wands who's feeling very passionate. And we have an Ace of Wands. A lot of passion, chemistry, and attraction. It's like you guys are very excited to be back together. You're very excited to fixing things. Maybe actually being together this time. Being in an actual relationship this time. And we do have the Knight of Swords reversed. So there is somebody lashing out. And we do have the Four of Wands, a very beautiful, stable home life, a happy, stable home life or relationship, a domestic relationship, a family. So there is somebody here that's lashing out. When they find out that you guys are committed, when you guys are back together, like I said, someone cannot believe this. They are going through a tower moment. This person may lash out. Okay, they may lash out, they may say some nasty things. I was getting for some of you, this person can be unstable or mentally ill. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like this is going to end up being a very stable domestic relationship and long-term. So someone's very upset by that. Like I said, they were trying to keep your person or you in this very bachelorette playette lifestyle. They did not want them being in something long-term and serious. They did not want that. They may have tried to take your person out drinking. They may have tried to take your person out to the clubs or the bars and keep them out late. Feeding them, you know, maybe drugs, drinks, booze, setting them up with people, hooking them up with different people, trying to introduce people to them. Wow, like this friend was very conniving. Wow, yeah, no, very conniving. Some of you, it's either a Queen of Swords. It could even be a Queen of Wands because we have a committed woman, victory, celebrating, reunion. And then we have a Queen of Wands with Knight of Swords reversed energy. So this could be someone who's angry, they're jealous, they're pissed off. But I do feel like a lot of you could be quite attractive. You could be in a glow up energy. You're very sexy, you're attractive. And you're feeling very confident, very passionate. And on the plus side, you know, there could be an angry, jealous person that comes out lashing out. There is strong feminine energy with that third party, okay? And there's strong masculine energy with the person that needs to come forward and apologize. But it's not gender specific. This is just as a confirmation. There's something about a message here. A message, and somebody is going to be at a crossroads. You know, when someone reaches out trying to reconcile, you might kind of be at a crossroads. You might wonder, like, have I moved on? Should I just move on? You know, you're kind of stuck on it. You kind of want to move on. Maybe you tried to move on, but you were stuck on it. Maybe you feel like you're moving on and then somebody is still stuck on you. You know, there's something about keeping yourself away and maybe just staying single. So someone may reach out to you about that. You either may feel this way yourself when they try to reconcile, or this may be a message. Somebody here may explain to you that they made a decision to walk away because they were still kind of stuck on being single. They were still stuck in this energy of being independent, single, and free. That's why they kept themselves away. That's why they walked away. So it's kind of like somebody is giving you clarity why they fucked up so bad. Why did they stay away? Why didn't they do anything about this connection? Why did they choose to just go off? They were stuck in this very like singlehood energy. Like they have not been in a very serious relationship in a long time. They've never felt like getting serious with anybody. They've never felt these strong energies, these strong emotions for anybody that made them think about that stuff. Like I said, like they were very used to being single, being a bachelorette or a bachelor. They were always used to being single. So they were not used to that. So it did take them a little bit of time. They needed time, but it's like they're ready now. They're not really happy in this lifestyle anymore. Yes, they have a lot of friends. Yes, they have a lot of options, but none of them are really serious. None of them light them up like you do. None of them make them feel fulfilled. So none of them are even worth it. That's why they've never really put in work, because they never really felt like they were worth it. They were not satisfied with these options. They're more like friends. All right, you guys, so now let's take a look at your blessings. Blessings. Gifted offspring. It says, chosen, famous, helpful, take care of you, builder, successful, intelligent, and educated. So some of you that have children already, or you want children, I do see very gifted children in the future. Some of you already have children, and you're going to find that these children grow up to be somebody very prominent, very important. They might do something very important that is going to help a lot of people. They might be a very valuable person. They could be very successful in the future, maybe very smart. They could have some hidden talent or skill. They could be, and they could even end up being famous. Okay, they're going to help a lot of people. Financial assistance. It says help paying off debts, help investing, help buying assets and donations. So some of you will be coming into financial assistance. This money may have different sources for most of you, but it is money that is going to help you pay off debts. You may invest your money into something. Okay. This assistance may be about finances, so it could be like help buying assets, help investing, stuff like that. Some kind of assistance with money. And we have investment. It says smart choice, wait is over, and positive outcome. So yeah, there's a lot of talk about investing in this reading. Some of you may want to get into some kind of investing, and you may be hiring or seeking out some kind of assistance that is going to help you with this. Maybe it's cryptocurrency, maybe it's real estate, maybe it's something else. But I do see that if you have an investment, it was a very smart choice, and I see that some kind of wait is over. So in the near future here, you're going to be able to cash out on some kind of investment. You're going to get results, you're going to get profits, and you're going to realize that it was really smart. And it was a positive outcome with this investment. All right, you guys, that was your reading. I really hope that this resonated for you. And if it didn't, feel free to check your other signs. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe and hit the bell so you can get notified when I post new videos. Thank you.